We have 2 teams of 3 artists and 300,000 sticky notes. Whichever one of these teams has the best art after 6 hours will win up to $5,000 for your biggest fans. We have lifts, we have ladders, and this entire wall is your canvas. Whichever team ends up losing has to stay behind and clean up. Any questions?
Are y'all scared?
No.
And without further ado, timer has officially begun. One of those teams is gonna walk away with a ton of money for their biggest fan. And little do they know, I have some pretty fun things in store for them. All right, so Michelle, Ben, and Jazz are already grabbing all their sticky notes. This team, I literally don't know what they're doing. They're just talking to the videographers right now. Technically, they're in the lead. 300,000 sticky notes. You got your browns, you got your blacks, purples, blue, teal, lighter teal, greens, weird yellows, and then you've got your white. That's a lot of sticky notes.
Don't look at me like that. We're gonna win because we're better.
Not gonna lie, I think our team is a powerhouse. I mean, look at us, we're stacked. We're ready to win this.
So if we don't win, it's just gonna be embarrassing.
Both teams seem to be getting pretty comfortable, so I decided to make things interesting.
Guys, first twist of this video, I need everyone's phones in here. No references! No references!
We have that, yes!
Everything in here.
That is unfair.
Guys, stop.
I'm confident that we'll win because Ben's on our team and he doesn't need reference.
I don't know why they're saying that.
And she's confident because I'm on her team. Yeah. You forgot that one. Yeah,
A reference would be nice, but I don't think we need it, guys.
Okay, we're doing a dragon.
You guys aren't copying us, are you?
Ben over here is making our reference. Hopefully it'll be easier once we have something down.
You guys are getting so high. Oh! The sticky notes that they put up are dropping one after the other.
I think everyone quickly realized that post-it notes don't stick on the wall that much, so everyone had to improvise a little.
Mackenzie, think fast. Nice catch. Grab one and just like let it go. It's so satisfying. Look at that! This is so satisfying.
What's the most difficult part about working with my teammates? Probably the fact that we are all very strong leaders, and when a bunch of strong leaders are together, no one wants to listen to each other.
All right, each team send one representative down. Team number 1 sent Jazz down. Team number 2 sent Jake. Rules are simple. Be the... You will each get a pad of sticky notes. First person to separate every single one of them wins. Separate every single one of them. All right, come on, Jake. Honestly, I have no idea who's winning right now. Jazz is going crazy. Jake, let's go. Make sure you separate every single one of them. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
I'm like shaking!
Decide with your team which color you're gonna eliminate from their palettes.
I beat Jake. I beat Jake.
Red.
Final decision, red? Team number 2, if you guys have any red, toss it down right now.
We don't have red.
Then we're good.
White would have been the smartest color, I would say. It's a team effort. We're the underdogs, so that's why we have to work together for a common goal, which is to win.
Are you worried at all that you are both doing dragons?
I don't know. So at first I was really worried, but again, it's kind of coming together.
We are now 2 hours into the challenge. Both teams seem to be settled in and are making good progress with their pieces.
I'm not worried about their progress because I'm really proud of how my team's doing. I think that they're doubting our potential and that we're really gonna show them up.
What are your thoughts on Zach, the best boss in the world?
I think Zach is very cute and very sweet and the best boyfriend in the whole wide world.
Are you hitting on your boss, Michelle? At work?
Yes, I told HR.
PDA.
I didn't touch her! After losing the challenge to Jazz, I was just disappointed in myself. We're gonna win this challenge, so I don't care!
It's time for plot twist number 2. So one team will get me as an advisor for 30 minutes. You can ask for help on your piece, you can ask for help on anything, I'll help you out. Each team send down one person. Team 1 sends Ben down, Team 2, Mackenzie. You see the clock over there? Once it hits 420, you have to stop. Go make me a rainbow, whichever rainbow's the best wins. Mackenzie, when it hits 420 and it's not up on the wall, you lose everything.
Kenz, add some clouds at the bottom.
I think Ben's is gonna depend on if he's even able to finish this or not. Ooh, Mackenzie is even adding some clouds on the side, which I do think is a nice idea. Yay! Time's up! Everyone, hands off. What on, Ben, come on, Ben. All right, Mackenzie, you win this one.
Jake, David, and Mackenzie wanted my help for 30 minutes, so I started working on a sketch for them since they didn't have any reference.
Do you guys want it to look more fierce or like more
Whimsical.
So it's like kind of happy-ish? Might look nice.
little head sketch over here. Since they didn't have reference, now you guys do have a reference to base it off of. Do you think this will help?
Yes.
Oh, Michelle, you're doing so good.
Yeah, Ben sketched it out for us. So now we're ahead of the game. I feel like we're gonna win.
So there's just under 2 hours left. We're just laying out the tape on the wall and then just throwing the post-it notes up there, and it's going a lot faster. She's serving like Shrek Dragon vibes, which I love.
We're now 4 hours into the challenge. The artists seem to be a bit nervous because the art is taking a lot longer than they thought.
But I think we have a pretty good chance of winning. Right now I'm working on the tongue, making sure it's nice and pink. Good job, Jazz. I'm so scared.
You're a real trooper.
This is a tall ladder.
Now look back.
Like that, David?
With 1 hour left, both teams were racing to finish their post-it murals, but little do they know, I had one last challenge to switch things up.
All right, everyone, meet me outside for your final challenge.
Pause the time!
You guys are gonna wanna win this one. It's gonna be pretty interesting. For this challenge, we have the Egg Olympics. You're gonna walk your egg over, you're gonna hand it off, and at no point can you touch your egg. If your egg drops and it breaks, you come back to the start. Whichever team wins this round gets a really big advantage. You might get to destroy something. Ready, get set, go! Careful. Careful on the handoff. Don't drop it. Michelle is falling behind. Ben, you might have to just run at the end. Oh my goodness, Mackenzie's got it. She's going to the end. Go, Ben, go!
You gotta run, you just gotta run, you gotta run.
I can't run! I can't run! Why am I supposed to run?
You guys are done.
You may now chuck your egg.
All right, Mackenzie, come here. Be careful.
She never tells me when she's done.
All right, this is a dodgeball covered in sticky tape. You get to throw it as hard as you can. It might take a ton off, it might take nothing off. Let's see how much damage Mackenzie can do.
I don't feel like this is gonna do anything.
You don't know until you throw it, Mackenzie. 5, 4, 3.
Psych!
I didn't do anything! Zach, let me go mess up their art. It would be really good for content. I don't want a challenge, Zach.
I thought it was gonna do more too. Apparently it didn't do anything. You know what? I will take the blame. I will stand here as a human target and you get to throw it as hard as you can. Nope. He's trying to kill me.
I wish there was a little bit more time so I could restart because it looks like poop.
You guys have less than 40 minutes to get this together.
We're gonna do it. Oh, I'm falling. Ah, I'm falling.
This is what your team's up to.
I don't know if my team's gonna finish. Not up to my perfectionist standards, at least.
Jake, you spent like 2 hours just working on this.
Like I said, perfectionist standards.
I'm pretty happy with my progress. I spent 2 hours on the tongue and it looks very good.
I think it was looking really good at first, but now they've definitely slowed down.
We're gonna build each other up, not bring each other down.
So what I'm gonna do is YouTube has this thing where you can search in the comments and I'm gonna see who's commented stuff about Mackenzie or Ben or Michelle in the past, and I'm gonna see who their biggest fans are. Those people might win up to $5 grand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone stop what you're doing. Guys, get down here. We're done. Yee-hee. Jake, David, Mackenzie, why don't you guys tell me about your piece?
So we did a whimsical, dreamy dragon.
I'll explain from here. There was a lot of mistakes made. It turned out pretty good. We obviously didn't finish.
I think the eye looks nice. I like the horn over there. I feel like the horn has some nice, what?
I did the horn, and guess what? They said I was the weakest link.
The snout is questionable. That was definitely not what I put down for reference. I do think that area looks kind of rough.
She's supposed to look kind of like an alligator.
Guys, I can guarantee you right now the reference did not look like that.
Her name's Penelope.
Her name is Penelope, and she's a quirky girl. You don't understand her.
They're also missing things.
Michelle, Jazz, Ben, tell me about your piece.
We did a vicious and electric dragon.
So electric it has bones popping out.
And its tongue goes like,
I think you guys have a lot of detail. I think the concept was really good. I'm actually kind of surprised you guys didn't finish because I thought you guys were way ahead of the other team. I do like the electricity touch. I just wish you guys finished the outline of it because on the side it kind of just looks rough.
You guys have no teeth and it looks like it's peeing out of its eye.
What even is that? Did you say it was a dragon?
It looks
like a bird turtle!
No need to argue about whose is better because we are gonna settle this online. So each one of you guys are gonna take a picture. I'm gonna put it up for my subscribers to vote, then they'll decide the best one.
That's a horrible angle. Take a picture of the floor next time.
We probably would have still won.
If you guys want to put your opinion in on these things, I do these polls on Instagram and Twitter. You can vote for your favorite piece over there. My subscribers' votes are pouring in, so we'll see which one wins.
These guys over here really thought they had it in the bag and they fell apart at the end. We did incredible. So I'm super proud of us.
They're trying to portray themselves as the wholesome team, but meanwhile, they're just trash talking us nonstop.
I heard you trash talking your own team.
They were trash talking me first.
I have the final results. Whichever team wins will win up to $5,000 for one of their super fans. So you gotta first make sure you're a super fan of the Crafts channel, so subscribe. And second of all, if you like any of these artists and you've been cheering them on in the past, you guys will get rewarded. Also keep in mind, whichever team loses stays here for overtime and you guys need to clean up. And the winner with a total vote of 80% of the votes, Ben, Michelle, and Jazz! To see how much the superfan wins, there's a ton of sticky notes. Pick one. 3, 2, 1, grab it. Melio will be sending one of your fans $2,000 using their software. You guys, save for overtime. I'm out of here. See you guys. Bye.
Let's break out.
I said one time.
The videographer didn't even get permission.